Hey friends, welcome back to Crafter Support. Today's Bible journaling video is interesting. So one, I've tried to do this voiceover many times and I have failed repeatedly. Two, I sat down to make this video and I had a plan. Obviously, you see all my stuff setting out. And I was going to do this amazing stamping and inking and blending and all this stuff. When I sat down with it, God was like, no, you're not. You are going to just talk through this video and you're just going to lay the book out and you're going to talk. And I was like, no. I have a really great plan. I'm going to just journal and then I'll talk. Once I'm, done journaling, I'll do this voiceover. I'm sure he's up there like, as much as he loves me, he's probably like, told ya. But anyways, so I'm not going to necessarily say this is a Bible journaling video because there isn't much journaling that gets done. But the one word that we are working on today is patience. And this is through the Illustrated Faith Living a Fruitful Life study. And so I'm just going to talk. And I'm not even going to look at my video as it's playing while I do the voiceover. I'm just going to talk because that's what he told me to do to begin with. And I didn't listen. So here we go. So patience is something that I'm not good at. I like to, when I'm ready to leave, I'm ready to leave. I don't like waiting for everybody else to get ready. I don't like, especially adults, like I'm okay with children, like knowing that they take a little extra time. But like when it's other adults, I'm like, seriously, you're an adult. You should be able to do this. It should be done. Come on. And I'm sure people feel that way about me too, that I'm probably like not as fast as they want me to be or not getting things done as quickly as, they would get them done. But I learn better sometimes through children, if that makes sense. So like I've taught children pretty much my entire adult life from the age of 18 up until my current 45 years old. I've taught children. So I started off teaching preschool and then I homeschooled my own children. I homeschooled my daughter through through being a senior. She graduated from homeschooling. And then I went back to work part-time, actually full-time. And then I went in part-time and I'm working part-time right now. And I was teaching 1 and 2-year-olds about practicing patience. So whenever we came onto this study, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so true. Like we need to practice our patience even as adults. And how we teach children to practice their patience is we distract them. So we don't distract them to take control of them. We distract them to teach them that there's other things they can be doing than waiting impatiently. So what we would do is say it was time to go outside and play. And a lot of the kids already have their shoes on, their little jackets on, and they're super excited because the playground is the funnest place at school ever. It's just the best place. So they're ready to go outside and play, but maybe little Sally needs to use the bathroom. And we can't take all the kids, we can't leave one kid behind to go to the bathroom. We have to wait patiently for our friend Sally to use the bathroom. So we set the kids down and we have them lined up and we talk about things we can do while we're practicing patience. Now we're very clear with the children what they're doing. We will come right out and say, let's practice patience. And then we'll say, what is our favorite ice cream? Or what's your favorite color? And then you go through the room and you ask all of the children what their favorite color is. Or what is the most fun thing that you're going to do out on the playground? And then they get to tell you. So you go through each child and they tell you what their most fun thing on the playground is going to be. And we had a parent come in during this situation and she was like, oh, that's a great way to control them and keep them under control. And I was like, no, it's not about control. Practicing patience is about aligning them with what the next step is going to be. So by teaching them to, okay, when you're in a situation where you have to be patient, where you have to wait, maybe you're in a grocery store line, or maybe, you're waiting your turn to ride a ride, we have to still have joy in that moment and not let our feelings of what's about to happen kind of take over, because that can make us sometimes unkind or hurtful, or we get upset and we like storm off, and we don't want to do that, and I think as adults, if we did this, it would help us so much more, right? So if little Sally decides, well, I'm not going to practice my patience today, I'm just going to scream and yell and, try to run out the door. That's going to get little Sally at the end of the line, and that's going to take longer to get her outside. So that's why we teach it, not to punish or to control them, but to help them in the moment of being patient, to say, oh, you know what? I could be doing this right now. And then as soon as I'm done, I'll get to go outside. And so giving people, like I said, especially adults, a moment to just, and I have to do this myself, is I have to think, okay, I'm ready. Nobody else is. What can I be doing until they're ready so that I'm not impatient? And maybe that's unloading the dishwasher, or maybe that's, picking up around the house a little bit, or, putting stuff into the dishwasher, whatever it is. It gives you something to do to keep you aligned with what is right. So what is right is not getting frustrated and not getting upset and not being impatient, and just waiting patiently, because it's so hard to wait patiently. And like I said, for kids, it's even harder because they don't understand why they have to wait when the door's right there. All you have to do is open it and we can be outside. And I think we get that way with God. We're like, okay, God, you have the power and the authority and the ability to get me exactly what I wanted or exactly what I think I need. And you're not giving it to me yet. And I'm getting frustrated. And I think if we just kind of sat back and was like joyful in that moment, and we could just take a look at it as, what can I do until I get there? I think we'll learn our lessons so much easier. I think our practicing patience will change a lifetime of stress and anger and frustration, right? I don't know about you guys, but I need to start listening to God a lot more and just doing what he tells me to do. And I think I need to work on my patience. And if that means, singing my ABCs, or telling other people what my favorite ice cream is, or loading the dishwasher while other people are getting ready, then I think that's what I'm going to have to start doing, because I want to align myself with God and I want to align myself with what is right. And it sometimes can be hard. All right, guys, I'm sorry this is what I have. I hope it helps somebody. Have a great day. Bye.